You don't need another motivational video. You don't need another book. You don't need another podcast episode telling you to believe in yourself. What you need is to start building, because here's the ugly truth. Consuming self-help has become the new procrastination. And if you're honest with yourself, you probably already know it. How many times have you finished a video just like this one and thought, that was powerful, I really needed to hear that? And then, nothing changed. No action. No progress. Just another dopamine hit from learning without ever doing. That's the cycle most people are trapped in. And it's why they stay stuck, year after year, in the same place, with the same excuses. I'm not here to sugarcoat this, I'm here to call it out, because the difference between the life you have now and the life you want, it's not another strategy. It's not another morning routine hack. It's not another book on your shelf. It's action. Plain, unsexy, consistent action. Here's the problem. Our brains love consumption. It feels good to learn. It feels like progress. But studies show retention drops fast if you don't act within 24 hours. You forget 70% of what you read, watch, or hear because you never applied it. So what happens? You binge. You hop from video to video, podcast to podcast, waiting for the perfect piece of advice that finally unlocks your dream life. Spoiler, it doesn't exist. The advice isn't the missing piece. Your execution is. Let me tell you about my friend. He was obsessed with self-improvement. He could quote every author, every guru, every productivity hack, but he was broke, out of shape, and miserable. Why? Because he never implemented. He was a library of knowledge and a desert of action. One day, I asked him, what would happen if you stopped consuming for 30 days and only acted on what you already know? That month changed his life. He started waking up on time. He started building a business he'd been researching for 2 years. He lost weight. Not because he'd learned anything new, because he finally did something. And that's the point. You don't need more information. You need more execution. Think of it like the gym. Reading about push-ups doesn't make you stronger. Watching videos about weightlifting doesn't build muscle. You only get stronger by actually lifting the damn weights. Same with life. You don't get disciplined by watching routines. You get disciplined by setting the alarm and actually getting out of bed. You don't get rich by listening to finance podcasts. You get rich by saving, investing, and starting. But here's where it gets tricky. Your brain tricks you. It convinces you that learning is doing. You feel productive because you watched 5 motivational videos today. But let's be honest. If nothing in your life changed, did you really do anything? That's the uncomfortable truth. Self-help without self-action is just entertainment, and entertainment doesn't build freedom. So how do you break out of this? Step 1. Stop the binge. Cut your consumption in half, starting now. If you normally watch 10 videos a week, watch 5. If you read a book a month, make it 1 every 2 months. Step 2. Apply instantly. Anything you read or watch, take 1 action immediately. If you read about journaling, journal today. If you learn a budgeting trick, set up the budget tonight. Don't wait. Application kills procrastination. Step 3. Track action, not knowledge. Stop asking, what did I learn today? Start asking, what did I do today? That single switch will expose whether you're actually growing or just hoarding ideas. Step 4. Embrace messy execution. Stop waiting for perfect. Perfect never comes. Start ugly. Start small. But just start. Action beats perfection every time. Now let's talk about why people don't do this. Fear of failure. Fear of looking stupid. Fear that they'll finally try and realize they're not good enough, so they stay in the learning zone where it feels safe. Because as long as you're preparing, you don't have to face reality. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Every builder, every winner, every success story has one thing in common. They acted before they felt ready. And that's the climax. Here you will never feel ready. Never. You will never wake up one day with no fear, no doubts, no excuses. The shift happens when you act anyway. So stop watching. Stop waiting. Stop convincing yourself you need just 1 more course, 1 more routine, 1 more book. Start building. Write the first page. Launch the first video. Make the first call. Save the first dollar. Do the push-ups, because action compounds. The same way small habits build momentum. Small acts of execution stack into transformation. And here's the summary. The life you want isn't hiding in the next video. It's hiding in the work you've even avoiding. Knowledge without action is nothing. Action without perfection is everything. So here's my challenge to you. When this video ends, don't queue up the next one. Don't scroll. Don't research. Pick one thing you already know you should do and do it right now. That's the only way anything changes. Watch the next video only if you're ready to see how stacking tiny actions daily turns into unstoppable momentum.